Hello, and welcome back to the Princess K podcast show. Your host, Princess Kingsman. So, just a quick um, reminder, a quick advice, really. You don't have to take it, and this is not for everyone, but this is just for educational purposes only, and this is just an information that I feel that could help anyone out there. Okay, so the topic I'm going to talk about today is destiny swapping. Okay. Destiny swapping is real. It is. People can steal your energy. People can use your energy. It is real. It doesn't matter whether you believe it or you don't. It is real. Okay. Just be aware of it. And destiny swapping is not something that is good. Okay. It comes with a whole lot of backlash. It comes with a heavy karma. It comes with a heavy judgment from source. It's not something you want to engage in, because if you engage in it, you would destroy yourself. When you're destiny swapping with someone, so what we call destiny swapping is people wanting to embody your energy, people wanting to take your energy as their own, especially if you have a big energy, if you have a powerful, intense energy, just like some anointed individuals out there, okay? And people can do it either physically or spiritually, but it can be done. People can steal your gifts and talents as well. It's all part of energy. So people can steal it. It is very, very possible. Don't believe anyone that tells you it is not real. It's not, it's not possible. It is very possible. Okay. When you do things like that, people that want to destiny swap with you, let's have a conversation for a few minutes. Do you know what you are swapping? Do you know what you are swapping? Just because somebody looks bright, shiny, all that glitters is not gold. We all know that. Okay? Well, majority of us know that. All that is shiny is not good for you. And for I want you to understand this way, because you don't know what you're swapping. Because the thing is, the people who want a destiny swap, they feel the need that they can have it. And everybody can have good energy if you work on your energy, right? If you do energy work, I do energy work, and I do energy reading. I can read people's energies, and that is how I know people's intentions. Okay, when you are destiny swapping, you are swapping. You think that you are swapping your bad life as how the people that are swapping it think in their mind. Okay, their bad life or unfulfilled life for somebody's destiny that looks fulfilled from the outside, but you don't know what they did to get there. In life, there is dark and light, okay? You cannot have one without the other. It's not possible, okay? What comes with light also comes with dark. It's the same for everyone. There is dark and light. It is not evil. Dark is not evil. It is evil people that use it to cover themselves. Okay, let's get that clear. Dark is not evil. You need to differentiate it. Okay, everybody has dark and light in them. There will be dark times and there will be light times. So you translate it, there will be good times and there will be bad times. People that are anointed, that seem to have a big destiny, or anyone that seems to have a good life, okay? You only see the light. You don't see the dark times that person had to go through, the work that person put in to be that light, to be balanced, to be the best version of you. There is a lot of work, and you would need to heal. And it is always the unhealed people that want to steal people's destinies. First of all, it does not work. It never works. Okay? And that's because the path that that person you are swapping destinies with, it is heavier than your own path. And I've always said this in all my videos, like, because people have tried to destiny swap with me several times. In fact, my whole life. Okay, since I was a child. My family included ex-friends, ex-fiancé. Sorry, there's a bug. Ex-friends, ex-fiancés, ex-people that I used to know. Wanted to be like me, wanted to embody my answers. It is not easy to carry this much light. The people always say heavy is the head that wears the crown. Trust me, the crown is heavy. Okay? The crown is extremely heavy. Like I said, I've always said this in all my videos. People cannot last 1 week in my head and in my mind. People cannot last 1 week. And I'm not saying that because, I'm bragging. My mind is dark. It is complicated. It is like a maze. You cannot figure me out. Because I've had to pick myself from the darkest and most evil place ever. Sorry about that. I've had to pick myself up from the nastiest place, from the nastiest holes and pits that I found myself, that people have thrown me in and left me for dead. And people are surprised now that, we never thought she would make it. Like, how did she get herself out of that hole? We dug it really deep. It was very deep. It was very difficult to climb out of that hole because nobody helped me. Let's get that clear. Nobody helped me but me and my spirits. No one helped me. I just want to make that clear. So I owe nobody any explanation as to how I am successful now and how I got out, because they wanted me to die there. So I owe no one any explanation as to how my life became the way it became. No explanation whatsoever, because I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks, because nobody was there. Are we clear? I'm glad we are clear. So now back to what I was saying, that you have to go through, the people that you want to destiny swap with, you have to go through the darkness they went through. And a lot of people get stuck in darkness. They don't move through because you're supposed to move through. There are 10 stages to darkness. 10 stages. And I'll go more into details the next time I record. That's another topic for another video. But just for this explanation purposes, right? Majority of people get stuck at the 3rd stage of darkness. They get stuck there. And then they become evil. They become cold. They become insensitive. They lose themselves. They disconnect from themselves. And then they start doing evil things. And they use that darkness, right, to cover the evil that they do. So instead of them to move through darkness, because everybody has to, it's called transformation. It's called evolving. When bad things happen in your life, most of it is destined to happen. Some of it Human beings did it. Some of it is by our own choices. But even by our own choices, it was destined to happen anyway. So you are meant to go through that dark stuff. You have to. Otherwise, how are you going to learn? How are you going to grow? How are you going to evolve? And how are you going to heal? Because a lot of us pray every day. We want money, we want fame, wealth, we want to be successful. You have to, everything has a price. I'm explaining this for those who like to destiny swap. Everything has a price. Everything in this life has a price. Magic has a price. The people who practice magic and they practice evil magic, the dark arts, they know what I'm talking about. Magic has a price. Either it is for good intentions or for evil intention. It has a price. So think about that for a second. The person that you think has it easy, has it perfect, that they did not have to go through anything. Things just fall on their lap. They're just, they're not going through any trial. They didn't go through any tribulation. They just had an easy life. Okay? Because that's what people assume when they see me and when they see people that have the same anointing as me. That's what they automatically think. They have this sudden perception like, oh, she's high maintenance, she's proud, people are quick to judge. That is our problem. And we are not put on this earth to judge anyone. We are put on this earth to grow, heal, evolve, learn, and experience. That's what we are put here to do. Not to control or judge anyone. But based off of that judgment, people will think, oh, well, I need to destiny swap with her. The person you are destiny swapping with, you will not only swap the good and the shiny that you see, the light that you see, you are going to swap the darkness as well. Meaning you're going to swap that person's trials, tribulations, pain, agony, sorrow, the things that that person had to go through. Because you see, the thing is, just for example, gold has to go through fire, right? To be refined, to be purified. It's going to spend some time in the fire, a lot of time in the fire before it comes out looking beautiful. Same thing as diamonds, rubies. Go and look at all these crystals, how they are made before they turned out to be beautiful. So if next time you want to do a destiny swap with someone or anybody, just remember that you are not just swapping the good parts, you are also swapping the bad parts. The dark parts, the nightmares, the sleepless nights, the crying to sleep. Do you know what it is like? I'm talking about me now. Do you know what it is like to be attacked every day? I'm not talking physically, I'm talking spiritually. There's always someone, one in one corner somewhere. Whether you know them or not, there's always that one person that comes for me because of envy and jealousy and because they have a certain perception of me. Because that is what they do. People judge. They assume shit. Because people cannot figure me out. And people cannot understand me and my path. They assume, they make up stories in their head about who I am. I don't care. I'm not even going to try and argue with you. You can think I am whoever the fuck you think I am. I really do not care. That is not what we are here for. That is just an example. We are here to make people know that those who destiny swap, you are also swapping that person's negative side. It's not just the good part. You're going to get everything. Just like when you marry someone, you are not just marrying that person. You are marrying that person's issues, past, present, future. You are marrying that person's flaws. You are marrying that person's family. You are marrying everything that has to do with that person. So the next time you all think that destiny swapping, sorry, not you all, some of you think destiny swapping is good. Think about this. You would not last 1 month, even a week or 2 weeks, in that person's mind, in that person, how the person sees. Because a lot of people, because I say I'm spiritually gifted and I see things, I'm very, very connected to the other side, they think, oh, I want to be like that. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because paranormal activity happens around me, it happens in my house. I can pick it up. It's not scary because I'm used to spirits. They trust me, I trust them. And I don't have evil spirits hanging around me because they cannot come anywhere near me, because they know. Evil knows, because evil is a different kind of creature. Evil is a creature, it's a force. So evil knows. I'm even going to come and talk about something relating to that topic, but on a later date. So the message I have to those who love to destiny swap, who love to steal other people's finances and things like that, and fruit of other people's labors, there is consequences. Everything has a price. Even if you think that you've been getting away with it for years and you think, oh, she's talking rubbish, I'm not going to get away with it. I mean, I am going to get away with it. I'm not going to get in trouble with it. Think again, because you will. There's a price to pay. When you, even if when you are a kind person, there's a price to pay for being a kind-hearted person. And there's a price to pay for being an evil-hearted person as well. There's a price to everything. There's a price to joy. There's a price to having peace. There is a price for everything that you do in life. But when people do stuff like destiny swapping and it goes wrong, or death magic and it goes wrong, or sickness magic and it goes wrong, people don't want to pay that price, even though they are aware that there is a price, but they have a certain delusional way of thinking, because evil lies to you and deceives you. So they have a perception that, oh, if I send this, it will work. And, yeah, it will work and it will not backfire. I will not get away with it. I will get away with it. That is deception, because you will certainly not get away with it. There is a price for everything. So those who love to destiny swap out there, my message is there is a price for what you are doing. And there will be a time that will come where you have to pay that price. You cannot run away from it. You cannot spell cast your way away from it. You cannot go to Onishe Babalawo. You cannot go to any spiritualist to do it away. When it is time for you to pay the price, you have to pay the piper. So that is why you have to think before you do things, because everything you do has a price. People who body shame others, who say nasty things, who gossip about people behind their back and try to tarnish other people's images, what you are saying has a price. I want you to have that at the back of your mind. It doesn't matter. You don't have to stop gossiping. If you love gossiping, I'm not trying to force you to do anything. I am just here to give you an advice, and it is your choice to follow it or not. There is a price for everything. So before you go about stealing people's destinies, sending evil magic, death magic, trying to destroy other people, trying to kill, steal, and destroy people, just think and have it at the back of your mind that what you are doing has a price, and you're going to pay for that. You're going to pay for that price. You cannot run away from it. Are we clear? So that is my message for those who love to destiny swap, who think that they are getting, a gold. No, you're going to get the dark side as well. And that dark side is more heavy. And that trial is more heavier than the light and the shiny things you usually see anointed people embody. So that is my message. And Thank you so much for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button so that when I post, you'll be notified. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good weekend with the kind of weather that is outside. Yeah, and don't forget to love yourself and don't take life too seriously, because when we transition to the other side, it's all not going to matter. You're going to leave everything here. You're going to leave your cars, your clothes, even your body. Okay? Your body is going to be left here. It's just your soul and spirit that's going to transition. At the end of the day, what really matters is that you are happy, you're at peace, and that you love yourself and continue being kind-hearted. Don't let anybody stop you from being kind to yourself or to any other person. Okay? So, have a good day. Love you. Bye.